Alright, Shalom Alaikum. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Racha, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that teaches the word in our true faith and sincerity. And today, I just want to tie this lesson, Free from Care, which matter of fact, let's just start out the scripture. That's one of the attributes of having, that's the characteristics of having this wisdom, free from care. And it's just you don't care about anything. You don't care about the affairs of this world, you know. And it's gonna be a time where, which we already applying this, but that that characteristic, that attribute, is gonna play out, you know, heavily in the time to come, which we are here, man. You know, the things, concerning this system, it's gonna be a time we're gonna have to let all this go, man. You know, from your job all the way down to just your life. You know, and that we seeing the process of that now. You know, so let's get this real quick. This Wisdom Solomon Psalm and 22. It said, "For wisdom, which is the worker of all things," and this wisdom is not just your conventional wisdom. The wisdom to change out a carburetor. That's a form of wisdom, you know. But this is the wisdom concerning the knowledge and understanding of the scriptures, man. It said, "For wisdom, which is the worker of all things, taught me." See? "For in her is an understanding spirit, holy, one only." See? "Manifold, subtle, lively, clear." And these are the attributes of having this wisdom. You will have understanding. You'll have an understanding. You'll become wholly separate. Subtle, lively. Your outlook is clear. It says undefiled, plain, not subject to hurt. See? Loving the thing that is good, quick, which cannot be letted. It says ready to do good, kind to man, steadfast. See? Which there's going to be another, which all these we are planning now. But steadfast, that is going to intensify. It says sure, free from care. See? Free from care. That's what you're going to have, when you have this wisdom. You're going to be free from care. Like I said, it's not just you just don't care. You living recklessly. But you're not consumed, or worried about the things concerning the affairs of this world. Now, we're in the flesh. You might ponder on certain things. But it get to the point you say, fuck that, man. And fuck this and fuck all this, the things concerning this system. Well, this place about to kick the bucket pretty soon. So why you buying another drink, you at the bar, while the Titanic falling, man? Oh, it tells you, what's that old song? Your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. Yeah, we still here in America. We got to, go to work and pay bills, do this and that. But we're not investing in this place. We thinking about the kingdom of heaven. So we're free from care. So matter of fact, let's get this in the book of 2nd Ezra, the 14th chapter. 2nd Ezra 14 and verse 14, it reads, "Let go from the mortal thoughts." See, that's the same thing as saying, don't get all consumed and flustered of the things concerning this world. Because mortal thoughts is carnal thoughts, and that's what this place is centered around carnality. You worried about the things that you don't have. All this shit about to be burned up pretty soon, man. It said, "Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature." See, just saying, being carefree. Like I said, not like you doing it recklessly, but certain thoughts, come in your mind. You worried about this. You got to do that. You got to get this. You got to get that. Fuck that, man. You know? Because at the end of the day, this place is out the door, man. You know? We know the grass is greener on the other side. Instead of you trying to save your life and preserve your comfortability here, you know, that's gonna even make, that air even worse, man. It said, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee. See, so that lets you know, you gotta. This truth is supposed to be on the forefront. This is our the thing we supposed to always think about and ponder on and meditate on. Not if you're gonna get that bill paid at the end of the day. Is when the jab come to you, should you take it so you can keep your so-called good job, and how you gonna pay the bills or do this when you lose your job? Fuck that, man. The Lord Yahweh Shai got us. That's part of the report, man. And that's what you get when you receive, this wisdom. You become free from care. You don't care about the affairs of this world. What's about? Like I said, you lose your job. Now you wonder how you gonna keep the lights on, or how you gonna eat. The Lord's gonna take care of all that, man. It says, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and said, and haste thee to flee from these times. See? So we are pretty much, in that transition of, going into a new season. We're in the midst of a transition of power, man. So why, we should, be bound by what Esau presents, and you worried about this and that. No, man. This man, he passing different draconian laws. He's been harsher and stricter. More restrictions. Guess what, man? That means it's about to be a new season, man. We coming to a whole new season, man. So we hasten to flee from these times. Let's see. Matter of fact, let's get this in the book of and it's by the way of having this truth while we're not invested in this place. What it is, the book of St. John. Salakia, the book of St. John, chapter 8, verse 44. It reads, no, verse 32. Salakia. St. John 8 and 32. It reads, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. See, having this truth is going to make us free in the mind. Now you're not bound by, what the so-called white man presents, and he presents certain things to have you worried about it, just so he can come with a solution to put you in a more fucked up position, man. But having the truth is going to actually make us free in the mind. So that's what we just read in 2 Corinthians 14th chapter. Let go of those mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Matter of fact, let's get this let's see if I can find it. It might be Philippians. Let's see, Philippians 3. Bear with me, Salakia. Let's see. Yeah, Philippians 4 and 6. It says, be careful for nothing. See? Be careful for nothing, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be known unto Yahweh Shai. And what's our request? Our supplication? Mercy, man. Because anything outside of it is death. See, we coming into a time of wrath, or it tells you that in the book of Sirach, the 44th chapter, that in the time of Noah was a time of wrath. And our Lord Yahushua, Corn, this lifetime we in right now, compared it to the time of Noah, which was a time of wrath. So what should our request be? Our supplications. Mercy, man. We're not worried about is we gonna get that car or, get that house we always wanted. Or even you want this woman that you've been lusting, all that. Be careful for none of that, man. How much more of us when, we being slowly driven out of this system, through this man, his laws and his legislations. It's going to get to the point where we can't enter into just your basic necessities, dealing with food and water. We're going to be cast out of our homes and, certain things like that. Can't worry about that. The only thing we can worry about is if Yahweh Shema Shah going to have mercy upon us, man. Because like I said, everything outside of mercy is not going to matter, man. See, mercy is about to be the highest sought out commodity, which has always been, but people only realize it when they about to die. People only realize mercy is the highest commodity, when they about to die, when trouble come upon them, But that's when it's too late, man. But the scripture said, be careful for nothing. So, but that's by having this truth, that's that attribute. We're not, succumb to the worries of this place, man. Like I said, we in the flesh, of course. You're going to ponder on things, but we always rebuke that spirit, that thought through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. So matter of fact, let's get this in the book of, I think that's St. Matthew 13, the parable. Let's see. Yeah, this is St. Matthew 13 and 22. It says, he also that receives seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world, see, and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful. See? So you see, the care of this world would pretty much lure you back to sleep, man. You now you have lost track of the movie. And ultimately the penalty is that you're gonna die now. Because you care for this place. Or it tells you, love not the world, neither the things of the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not him. So that means what it says, love the Father is not in him. That means you ain't got this truth. You don't really know what it's about. You don't have, the wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shai, which one of those attributes, one of the characteristics of that wisdom is being free from care. So if we're not, like I said, consumed by the worries and like I said, the deceitfulness of riches, this place about to kick the bucket pretty soon, man. So we can't worry about this place. And there's a penalty for, like I said, for caring and, succumbing to this place. So matter of fact, let's get that, the book of St. Matthew 10. And bear with me. Salakia. St. Matthew 10, verse 39. He that findeth his life shall lose it. See? He that findeth his life shall lose it. So meaning you doing everything in your power to continue your, in this place. To keep up that status, that image. And ultimately if you being presented with death, a lot of people gonna compromise and consent unto them. Why? Because they little baby, or they got this car they always wanted, or a house, or this lifestyle they imagine, this so-called American dream. But guess what? The penalty is what? You're gonna lose it. It says, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. See? So, till we're dead in Yahweh, we're not looking for a certain status in this place, anything. We're willing to lose all these things. We're preparing to lose the little we have, whatever. You know, though I said haste to flee from these times. We're not settled here. We're not making our bed here, man. This is a temporary thing, so why would you care? That's just like hiring a hireling. You not finna put your investment. You just hired this nigga for a data, to dig a few holes or whatever the case may be. Then he go home by that day, man. You ain't worried about that, man. You know. But it says, so he that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake, see, shall find it. See. So that's being free from care. Was just ultimately, having this wisdom is gonna lead to life, man. At the end of the day, because it's not like we say doing things recklessly, So matter of fact, let's just get an example of being free from care, because this is, like I said, this attribute, like I said, we already applying it, but it's gonna intensify. There's gonna be more and more things you're gonna say fuck it. You're gonna say fuck that, fuck that, fuck. It's gonna be more and more. Let's say your job, your family, whatever. That attribute is gonna kick in, man. If it ain't already kicked in yet, you using so many percentage of it, it's gonna get to the point. You're gonna say fuck everything, which we already in that spirit now, man. So let's get this in the book of Daniel 3 and verse. I start at 15, and this is when the three holy children was brought before Nebuchadnezzar. This is once again gonna play out in this lifetime, this perfection. We're gonna be brought before kings and rulers, for a testimony against them, man. So it says, now if you be ready, and they was presented with death as well, now. So it was on the table, if they consent, they will be able to live, but if not, they're going to be put to death. So let's get this, Daniel 3 and 15. Now if you be ready, that at what time you hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and dulcimer, and all kinds of music, ye fall down and worship the image which I have made. Well, see, so if you bow down to it, you're going to live. It says, but if you worship not, you shall be cast the same hour into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. And who is that power that shall deliver you out of my hands? See, which we know the answer, Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. And that's why the scripture says things are written 4 times, written 5 learning. Because we're gonna be presented with this same, not in this very same detail, but the overtone of it. You're gonna be presented, to bow down or die. And who is going to get us out of it? What power is going to deliver us out of this? Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. It says, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said unto the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. See? Meaning what? They're not finna bite their tongue or say, you know what, king? I'm gonna bow down now. No, man. They said we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. That's that attribute of the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. Why? Because things were clear. They they seen it through the lenses of wisdom. It said, and this is their response: if it be so, our power whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thy hand, O king. See? It says, but if not, be it known unto thee that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. See, so it wasn't like they was cool, being in that system. Anyway, it wasn't like, well, I like Babylon being here, man, but I don't want to do that. No, they didn't want to be in that system regardless, man. Even though they was up in rank, up, But they said, "What be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up." See, and when you go into it, ultimately, what happened? Yahweh Shai delivered them, man. So that's the results of being carefree of this world, man. You know, you can't succumb. We can't succumb to the worries of this place. Just like I said, something subtle. Losing your job and see how you gonna eat. Guess what? Yahweh Shai gonna deliver us, man. At the end of the day. So yeah, I just hope to edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that teach the word in our true faith and sincerity. DTA, abide the ball. Soon, very